An angel by my side. All right, what's up with you guys? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? This is Mr. GG, Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Please click the like button, share, and comment. I want to thank my audience, man. They ended up letting me know. They're like, damn, motherfucker, we can't see. We cannot hear your sound. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Stuff happens, man, or what have you, But we sitting up here, we're drinking a few beers. Like I said, shout out to Rolling Rock. Shout out to MT1, One Master Teacher. We're just sitting up here drinking beer. It's Central Standard Time, Kansas City, Missouri time. It's 11:49 a.m. We're doing this stuff on the late night, If anybody's in my comment section, please let me know. If you guys can actually hear my sound, I would highly appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that, you guys. So I had to go on live on this one more time. I really apologize for those earlier, but we're gonna keep this damn thing going. I got a special guest with me right now. His name is Razorblade, and Razorblade, he's going to go ahead and spit some real shit. We're going to talk about if it's a red flag if a woman does not spend any money or spend any type, right, of time with you. We want to know this shit. We want to fucking know, and I just, want to make sure that my audience know, right, that, hey, it is a red flag, in my opinion. It is a red flag. And I don't want you guys, though, to be put in these positions, though, right, that if you guys are going to be sitting up here, right, dealing with these North American women, and I specifically mean North American women, right, that you guys are not sitting up here, right, investing more time, investing all this energy into women that do not, under any circumstance, want to invest in you. You want a woman to invest in you, okay? Because you're already coming to the table ready to invest in her, okay? But you want a woman to be able to invest in you, okay? That's all it boils down to it when it's all said and done. If she's not really investing time, money, energy, life, fulfillment, right? Or trying to help you with your business, help you with your goals, what have you, even be with you during the times you are broke and doing bad, kick that hoe to the curb, man. For real. You don't need to be around that bitch. Fuck no. Especially if she's in North America, i.e. Canada and the United States, okay? So anyways, you guys, if you guys hear any noise in the background or any noise in the background or any type of stuff in the background, that's me and my buddy back there. So anyway, I'm about to flip the camera over to him. So again, please click the like button, share button, right, and subscribe. I was on One Master Teacher's live last night, and let me tell you, that was a long stream. It's about 6 hours, and we had a excellent time, with One Master Teacher, and also Zoom to Thailand. Go to Zoom to Thailand's channel. Go to Love Crossing Borders with Andre and Andrea. Man, these are really top hitting guys. Shout out to Courtney Michelle with I Am Courtney Michelle at her channel. You guys, I want you guys to go to these channels. They're really good channels. Courtney, she actually stood out, man. She's trying to be as feminine and cooperative as possible when it fucking all boils down to it. We know as men that women have to show literally millions of women out there to bring to us in order for them to keep us in the States, okay? And y'all know on my channel, I encourage guys to get your passports right and travel, okay? You don't have to settle for the North American woman, and you don't have to put up with their bull crap. If you want to be short-term with them and have sex with them short-term, that's cool. But you don't put yourself in the position where you're trying to have kids with them, marry them, or be in serious relationships, okay? A lot of these guys get blinded by the looks, but they don't realize that, hey, even a good-looking woman and a thick, beautiful woman can have psychological problems and a past that you should not have to pay for based on the damage of the decisions that she made in her past. But anyway, so I'm about to give this microphone and device over to Razor Blade. He about to chop you guys up on some game. And the name of the topic of the game and the knowledge that we have tonight is it a red flag if she's not willing to spend the money and the time investment on you? If you are willing to invest the time and the investment and the money on her as a grown-ass man. Again, please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please share. Please let me know also, too, if you guys can hear this, too. I apologize for the first video. And so now this is another video. And hopefully we're performing and everything is going cool. All right. So without further ado, let me get this to Mr. Razor Blade. Mr. Razor Blade, Kansas City, Missouri. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm here.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. So we want to talk briefly about red flags when it comes to money and time. Okay, out of money and time, we both know that time is more valuable than money because that's the only thing on life that you can never get back.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Now, when it comes to money, okay, no matter how much it is you get or no matter how much you lose, at the end of the day, you either can gain it or you can lose it or you can earn it. It just really depends on what your situation is. Everybody's situation is presented to them. Everybody's situation is also loss or gain. It really depends on the circumstances. So we want to know from you, right? You're a vet. You've been on the streets for a while. You've dealt with plenty of professional people, and also you dealt with the crooked. You also dealt with the bad. You dealt with the good. You dealt with the unknown. You're a very experienced person. I can vouch for you, sir. Is it a red flag from your experience if a woman's not willing to invest the time and money on you? Please let me know if the camera looks good on your end, sir. Is it? Can you see yourself clearly?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So kind of just let me know, is it a red flag? Because we're trying to target the youngsters out there that are 18 years or older. There's some of them out there that are a little younger that's listening to this content. They sneaking in, but hey, I don't care if you're younger or not. You, as a young man or older person, need to get this advice from men who've been experienced. This is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. I'm Mr. GG, and I'm with my guest, Mr. Razor Blade, where he's about to lace you guys down like shoelaces inside of a goddamn shoe store. Let him take it away. What's going on, Mr. Razor Blade?
Not too much.
All right, so let's talk to us. All right, talk to my audience. My audience want to know from an experienced person. They also want to know, can you hear us too, right? So if you see the comment section on there, you know, just they'll let you know if they can hear or not, if everything sounds cool, if everything sounds bad. But we want to know from your personal view, is it a red flag if a woman's not willing to spend a dime, any money on you at all, or time in North America or westernized, feminized countries, or just period at all? They could be another part of the world. They can be in Asia. They can be in South America. They can be in East Africa. It don't matter. But if she's not willing to invest something into your ass while you're investing as much as you can into her, is it fucking worth being with that woman? Is it a red flag or not? Please tell us, sir.
Well, first off, I want to say shout out to my aunt because she laced me with game and she told me specifically that when you're dealing with a woman, she needs your love and you need her respect. So with that being the case, it's like more so, regardless of what position anybody's in, if you have it and she don't, or she have it and you don't, she still needs your love and you still need her respect for y'all to carry on. So when that's the case and that's the situation, versus where we at, period, in society, women find themselves very combative with men or wanting to contest men because they find themselves watching men that don't root for them and being with men that does root for them and being combative. So what I'm saying is, as far as that, at a time women didn't have rights and equality and et cetera, and didn't have the right to vote or do any of the above. So there was a line of men that didn't agree with women's equalities and what they were capable of doing as women, that we were capable of doing as men. And there's a line of men that said that women should have those same rights and equality. And women won that race. They won that race. Congratulations to the men that agreed with the fact of the matter that they should have the same rights and same equalities. Because at a time, only men could provide and be the men that build the houses, and that's what made women submissive.
Correct.
So, with that being the case, with women winning that race, with a line of men that stood there with them and said, yes, you should be able to do those same things. We don't want to hinder y'all to being a part of society and existing and being human as we are. So we gave up jobs and gave up et cetera, so women could have those same scenarios and same qualities to blossom and reach education values that we do as well. But with that came was a responsibility that those same men would take. Didn't make us anything besides men that believe that y'all have the same ability to do just as much as we do in that category. That will never make y'all men. That doesn't make y'all men at all.
So what about those women who actually believe that they're independent, don't need a man, and don't want a man, but you're just an option and you're just a tool that I can use at the time and actually put up or get back out whenever I feel like it and replace with another man? What about those women who think and believe that way?
Those women are in competition with other men. They're competing with other men and trying to be men and forgetting what a man is, that's not intimidated by you being human.
So even if she has a PhD, a master's degree,
it don't make you a man
or whatever, right?
It don't make you a man.
But why come they don't get it that we don't care about all that as men? They think that we care about it.
Because you have two sets of men. You have men that care about it. You got men that don't care about it.
Okay, where are those men that do care about it? I've never met those guys. I have not.
Those men are the ones that they're idolizing, the ones that they're trying to model themselves after. And they come to the men,
the rare guys. They're rare.
They come to the men that don't see them as a threat and try to compete. So you're trying to compete with a man that's competing with another man, trying to be a man, and competing with the men that don't see you as any kind of threat. So you get in a relationship with these men that don't see you as a threat and idolize the men that you see as a threat and will never try to be in a relationship with them because you see yourself as irrelevant to them. A woman that's educated, got a master's and bachelor's degree, don't necessarily want a man that's...
And certificates and licenses.
You don't want a man that's got those same things. But why does that man sees you?
But why do those women figure that they still want that? And then when they get the guy who actually...
I ain't gonna say all of them don't.
They figure, okay, we are equals, but the relationship fails and it doesn't work.
Well, for the most part, because they come off of those same situations and look at men and go towards and be in relationship with men that don't have those actions.
Okay.
And see them as
subordinates
beneath them.
Yes, subordinates.
Now, a man that have those accolades get women and know they're beneath them. Not in a level of humanity, but as far as accolades. So what that woman does is honor and respect that man. Now, I'm not saying a man can honor and respect, can't honor and respect a woman that has those, but he's not doing it for those reasons.
Okay, so let's talk about the African American woman. The African American woman, average woman, always wants to either be into nursing or something like that, right? Or hair, doing something with hair, what have you, right? But let's assume she's a CNA, LPN, RN, CMA, or whatever, right? Certified nurse technician, whatever the fuck may be, right? That, all right, or you know, any type of nurse, whatever, right? She figures after she worked her ass off, got all those entitlements, all those different types of certificates, rewards, or whatever, right? She deserves a guy that's making six figures, right? That's making more to her. But what's in reality, she's not realizing that the guy is making six figures, right? He's looking for a woman that does not have all those things.
Well, for the most part.
And it's like, it's not registering to that woman because the guy's making six figures, or let's say seven figures. He's a multimillionaire or whatever, right? He's not looking for a woman that has all those things.
Well, I mean,
in her mind, she believes she has to have that.
Well, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's, kudos to a woman that's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to a woman that's doing her thing. But,
okay.
That don't make you a man. It don't make you a man. So no day do you wake up, you should feel like you should get the treatment of man. Be a woman. You wanted the same rights, wanted equality. That didn't make you a man until you got it. So do those things, but don't think you a man.
But there's women that believe that I'm not a man, I'm a woman. I should be equal to him and have everything he does, and the same.
Still not a man after you get it. You're not a man after you get any of those things that a man has. It doesn't make you a man.
What does it make her though if she convinces herself I'm not a man, but I'm equal to him and I want to do everything?
It makes you a stronger woman.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I don't need a man, and a woman don't need a woman. I need a woman, and a woman needs a man. So regardless of what you're able to do in society, it don't make you a man or a woman.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
So the women just typically, they can't accept with the fact that a man can compensate in areas that she can't compensate in versus a woman. And we know this. She can compensate in areas that we as a man cannot compensate in. She cannot accept that in westernized countries.
Right. For the most part, a woman is not expected to open a woman ain't expected to pump a man's gas. If a woman is making X, Y, and Z, the man not making that, is she treating him like a lady? No. She still expects to make, she still expects to be treated like, regardless of what she's making.
Right.
So if you expect to be treated like a lady, regardless of what that man is bringing in, you treat him like a fucking man.
Right.
You treat him like a man regardless. So you can't say for 1 second that I got this, that, third, and I want him to treat me like a lady, and I want him to treat me like a man too. That's supposed to work at what dimension?
In my opinion, I believe that they got both the human resources department's requirements mixed up right with the relationship expectations. That's just my opinion.
Like I say, you got a line of men that believe that women don't deserve rights and equality, and you got a line of men that believe they do deserve rights and equality. So
let me ask you this: why are they getting pissed off at guys who have like high 5-figure, 6- and 7-figure incomes that are going across seas? Because they're getting the cooperation, they're getting the beautiful women, they're getting the amount of things that they are looking for from a woman, from another woman in another country. Why is it a problem?
Women are in competition with men. Why?
In North America.
Why women are in competition with men? It's beyond. What's wrong with being a woman?
But in overseas, they're not in competing with them.
Well,
it's just in westernized countries.
They might not have the same
culture.
I ain't gonna say culture. Maybe they're not doing what the women are over here doing.
Yes,
and
that's the culture.
And I'm not knocking women that are doing those things, because my mom was something else. She was special, and I felt like she deserved somebody that was trying as hard as she was trying. But women feel like I can't speak to every woman. I would never speak to every woman.
Okay.
But I see women that are doing certain things that men are doing and feeling like they deserve the same respect to men.
I agree.
A man is doing what a man has normally been doing
Yes.
which is providing and hunting.
Yes. What is it?
Family.
Yeah. What is it? His a biological imperative.
And when a woman provide or has the ability to provide and hunt, she doesn't feel like that's supposed to be on the table.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can provide. What's the use of providing and being able to hunt if it doesn't even matter in your relationship? Why are you doing it? You're doing it. You're taking time out of your relationship to provide and hunt for it to not even matter.
Thank you.
Why are you doing it?
Thank you.
You spent your whole life earning this, that, and the third accolade-wise
because
for it to not apply in your everyday relationship.
Well, in some cases, they believe that.
What's the point of doing it?
But society has taught them to be equal and be more of a man and be tough. You know. Let me take the mic real quick.
Being able to do it means what?
Let me take the mic real quick. Let me check on my comments section. So far, we don't have any comments now on anything. But anyway, you guys, please, if you can, please click the like button, share, comment. I really appreciate this, you guys. Thank you so much. You know. Anyways, you guys, tonight, you know, I'm starting off a little late and everything, you know, so I just want you guys to kind of understand what's going on, what's happening, or what have you. But anyways, you guys, the key thing is this, okay? All right. This is my perspective. My buddy gave his perspective, but my perspective is this, okay? If a woman's not willing to spend any money, any time with you, why the fuck are you actually wasting your time on that bitch? Why? Why are you putting yourself in this situation? Okay. Situations, though, right, are for you to learn from and to experience with, but not to torture yourself with if you know that the red flags are being upheld up front. You understand? Okay. I'll be damned if I sit up here, man, and put gas in a goddamn vehicle knowing that the vehicle is not going to take me anywhere. I'd be damned, though, if I'm going to go ahead and keep putting actual fish bait on a fucking goddamn fishing pole and I keep fishing in the same pond for, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, or what have you. Hell, I'll be conservative, okay? Let's say a month or whatever, and these fish are still not biting. I'm not getting any fish or what have you. Why should I put myself in that situation? Hell no, fuck no, I don't know. So I just wouldn't do it. You know, I just go to another pond, you know, or I'll just go to another body of water in another area, you know. In the United States here and also in Canada and also Western Europe, they're trying to encourage guys to stay in those countries too and keep dealing with the same thing and hope that we win a war that is a unwinnable war. And I tell you guys out here, if you got another option, a better option in other countries, right, in other places out there, you got your passports, go. Get the fuck out of here. You don't need to be dealing with this shit. You don't. Some women want you to stay here because they know that their options are limited and they don't have the same options as men. So, but I tell you guys, again, you know, get your passports right, get your money together, travel, explore, see what's out there, man. You know, there's other women out there that are more cooperative, beautiful, right, and submissive to you. You don't have to deal with the same bullshit that we're dealing here in the United States, Canada, or Western Europe, or westernized countries in Africa. You just don't have to, you guys. There's other places out there. Is there a toxic feminism sprinkled in other countries? Yes, there are, but it's not as aggressive as here. You know, this is like the feminism headquarters in the United States and Canada. It just is, you know, whatever, you know. But I would rather deal with sprinkles rather than dealing with some hardcore shit, you know, a masculine bitch that actually believes what other women have taught her, you know. I just wouldn't do that, you know. I just wouldn't deal with that manly chick. So, but anyways, you guys, though, so far, looking at it here, so far, not people have actually made it to this damn thing. You know, I had to do a different one. So, anyways, though, before I end this stream, though, I want to see if my buddy want to go ahead and say some last words. So, do you got some last words you want to give to our audience?
Why not?
Okay, gotcha. Cool. So, he's going to give some last words. I'm going to wave my device over there, and then hopefully, you know, he actually lays you guys up. So, without further ado, here's my buddy. What you got to say?
We are men.
You see the camera clear?
Yes, we are men. And we're men because God made us men, regardless of color. And If we got women in our lives, they need to compliment us as men. As long as we doing what we do as men, they need to compliment us as men. God gives us all the wisdom and the guidance to be men, and then when we talk to women, we need to be heard. Because any man that's a real man is talking to a woman, and he's talking to a woman, same words that God gives him, God himself. So if a man is guiding a woman, then he means that. Nothing man-made changes. We do this because God's got to give us our steps to show and be me.
You guys got it. All right. And here's my last words for tonight too. Again, I apologize for the last stream. And hopefully, some of my audience can actually understand what's going on and what's happened. Been drinking a few beers, things like that. Equipment issues, but fuck it, things happen. So, anyways, on my channel, I'll promote you guys. Get your passports. Get your money together. Okay, make a schedule and travel. You understand? Do not, and I repeat, do not settle for North American women. Do not settle for women who treat you like crap. Do not settle for women though who don't care about you, but they only care about themselves. Okay, they'll show it in their actions. Don't believe their words. They'll show it in their actions. Do not believe their words. A true woman is gonna actually say something plus do something and show it in her actions along with her words. Okay, you guys. They believe in North America, if my mama did it, grandma did it, I can do it. And half the time, the grandma, the auntie, whatever, were failures in their life, so they believe they need to be a failure too, in their own way. I mean, I've seen single mothers. You guys seen my video on single mothers, okay? They believe if my mom was a single mother, I can do it too. But they never sit back and question the circumstance or what led her to be a single mother and if it's a good decision to do it or not. They just figure to do it because she's doing it. It's sad, but it's a fucked up generation that we're in. So anyway, you guys listen to me. Get your passports, travel, get your money together, make a schedule, do it, man. You're hearing it from a guy right here, man, who've actually had a little bit of experience on this planet, okay? All right. And you guys out there that got little girls and little boys out here too, encourage them to travel the world too, man, when they get over older age, and you take your kids out there with you to travel. Okay, you guys, all right? You guys who was trapped in this goddamn matrix, you guys understand that you can travel this world also too. Be careful out here. There's a lot of fucking goddamn guns out here. There are people out here shooting just for no goddamn reason and willing to take your life, okay? All right, I'm trying my best to be careful out there, man, because people get an attitude and take you out in a minute. They don't give a shit. All right, and you got the pro-gun people out here. They're trying to encourage motherfuckers. Well, what about them taking our guns and all this? Fuck taking the guns, whatever. What about the innocent people out here who are getting shot and killed? You can always rebuild a gun, but you never can ever bring back a life. You can't. Okay? All right? You can't bring back a life. That's how it is. Could have been your little girl, little boy, auntie, uncle, grandma, you, me. It doesn't matter, man, or whatever, And that's why I say get your passport. There's other parts of the world that don't think and operate like this with this type of gun violence, this type of toxic dating behavior, and it's really messed up the economy. Get your cash flow here in the United States. Just because it's deflated here and also the money is higher, it does not mean that in other countries we can't take our dollar over there and live a fabulous life, not only like a king, but a god. And I like to live like a god. I don't know about you, but hey, I want that. But anyway, you guys take it easy. This is Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. You guys, I got a guest comment. Hold on, there's someone that wants to join. Joseph? Let me see. Can I add him to the stream? Are you here, Mr. Joseph? Wow, this is the first time looking at this. Is it John?
It's John.
Hey, John, how you doing, man?
John.
How you doing, John?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing today?
I I can
I'm good,
barely hear
man.
your
How you
voice,
doing?
man.
How
It's
you
like
doing?
really, really muffled. You have to speak louder into your microphone, sir. Hello, John? John, I can't hear you, buddy. John, where'd you go, man? You disappeared on me, man. John? You like disappeared, man. I gotta remove you, man. Okay, gotcha. Okay. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this stream, you guys, man. You just got quiet on me, man. So anyways, you guys, please click the like button, share, comment. You know, this is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. You guys have my email. Going to the About section up there on YouTube, and you want to contact me directly. John, if you want to contact me directly, that's fine. We can do a stream together or what have you. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later soon. Goodbye and peace.